The Archon's reached great potential in beta, grant her a Geovision. Now hold on a second. The failure? Great potential? Truly ridiculous. Good day, good people on the fine day in the year of the Radiance Toon Link Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly, and Omakar's Eternal Boy. Welcome. I'm the United States Aviator. Welcome back to the last of the premieres for the season. Will Avi walk out with just 2 titles or 1 into season 15? All eyes are on him. The target is on the back of him, as all of these other OCs look to take that top spot. Welcome to the Danganronpa Hunger Games, and it is going to be a pretty fun time. We got a whole bunch of cast of crazy characters, 12 of them from the season 14 finale. 12 of them from the season 15 pre-season Agent of Chaos episode. So, let me talk to you. Let's start off with Avi. That man. So walked into this season with not a Champion of Champions title, but won the first episode of this season. No matter what happens today, he will still have a single title on his shoulder. If he's lucky, he might have 2. And we have Natsuki. District 2 sees Legault and Joey. District 3 sees Hall of Famer Murasaki with JFJ Sylvanos. In District 4 with Pietro. District 5 sees Barf and Shoosh please. District 6 sees Pinto and Yoko. District 7 sees Yumiko and Tigra. District 8 sees Caslia and Amber. Dew and Nathan in District 9. District 10 sees Kiku and Kara. District 11 sees Arya and Saibigoyu. District 12 sees Daruma and our new Agent of Chaos for Season 15, Rose. And remember, if Rose wins, there could be a Chaos Transferal, imagine. Avi with that Champion of Champions title, but also the Agent of Chaos for the OCs. How interesting that would be. You know, there's like very heel Thursday Avi, and then there's Friday Avi, who I guess is embraced his yeehaw, I guess. And then there's me. I'm kind of an in-betweener, you know. I kind of like the idea of this Avi causing a whole bunch of chaos, but I'm also like, you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I like to play both sides. That's a Sunday Avi kind of thing to do. That being said, live chat, make your picks. I'll make my picks as well. And while I do that, if you're watching right now, live, or if you're watching in the comments below, be sure to check out the description, because OC submissions are open, and they're open until November something, mid-November-ish. Go ahead and check it out. It's going to be a fantastic time this season. So, without further ado, there's already a bunch of OCs already entered. But keep going on, enter those OCs, bring them all in, because you know we love to see them, we love to give them their due, and they could have to go toe-to-toe with that United States Aviator. I'm gonna make my picks. For first, I gotta pick Shoosh, please. Don't want to go for too long because my voice is... It's autumn, that autumn temperature switch, I don't want to ruin it. I'm going to take Barf for second, and for third, I got to take the United States Avian. I got to take Avi. I mean, like, you know. I don't think he's going to win, but I think he's going to put up one heck of a fight and scare everybody in the live chat, and it's going to be a grand time. So, without further ado, I know that you guys have made your picks. I've made mine. Brawloween is this coming Saturday. Less than a week away. Get excited for it. I think we're good to start. Yeah? Yeah, let's do it. So without further ado, right, Asner's still busy. Asner did pick up a victory. Because, you know, Asner and Lead Avi have both been training. Neither of them know what the final match type they're gonna have at Brawloween is going to be, so they've both been busy training. Asner is out training right now. Pablo's taking a nap. I guess we could roll one of Asner's kids. Where are all? Wait, hold on. Where are all? There's usually a ton of them here. A million times I could just like reach down and I could be like, oh my gosh, look at that. What do we have then? Lechonk? Can you? Okay, nothing? Alright, great. How do we do this? We could just pick a number. Do I have like is there another hidden die somewhere? No? I really don't know where all of Asner's kids went. There's like 30 of them and they're usually just all over the place causing a little bit of mischief in the background, but like, them all being gone is concerning. We have Blue from Blue's Clues. Blue, how you doing? Good? Great. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, look, Blue, this is a real janky start because there's some weird things going on around here and I don't like it. I'ma ask you how many times we're gonna resimulate and how many burrows you give us is gonna be how many times we resimulate, so Blue, if you could please? Just 2? Alright. Well, speak of the blue puppy and she shall appear. We're resimulating twice, I guess. I should've just woken Pablo up. No, I don't want to wake that poor boy up from his nap. Alright, that's a one time. We're going 2 times, I guess. Where are all of his kids? We got a show to do and it's a doubleheader, so we can't waste too much time. 24 competitors, 1 AV with a target on his back, and as we proceed, the cornucopia. It is here, the Horn Bears. They are there, and for the acknowledgement of the legendary Kurt Angle, would you please sound the horns? Thank you, Horn Bears. You've done fantastically today, and you know what? You keep doing what you do. For right now, though, Pietro scares Amber away from the campfire. Tiger and JFJ compare the knives they found in the supplies. Barf comes with a spoon and gets laughed at. Murasaki runs away from the cornucopia. Daruma watches the interview as Legault and AV kiss before leaving the cornucopia. Yumiko and Do engage in a friendly knife fight. Castleya grabs a machete. Rose, tis from a rose on the grave. Seals Kiku in an explosive barrel, rolls it up to Saibi Goyu, then shoots. Saibi Goyu dies in the explosion, but Kiku somehow comes out unharmed. Well, Saibi Goyu perishes very early, so Vonos runs away from the cornucopia, so does Kara. Joey takes a running start, and Superman punches Pinto's skull clean off his body, not the poor cat, too. You fiend! You fiend! Shush ignores the game and goes looking for food. Arya acts antisocial, refuses to introduce herself, and Natsuki shoots an arrow at Nathan, but misses and kills Yoko. Yoko actually had a rare opportunity to become a double champion today, because Yoko is also in the tag team episode tomorrow, or not tomorrow, in just a couple minutes time. We'll proceed and we will say, hey, let Legault cook, mayhaps let Joey cook. After punching Pinto like that, I don't know if we're gonna let you cook. JFJ steals a tray of Kara's freshly baked cookies. Amber shoots an arrow in a dude's head. Y'all in these arrows lately, oh my gosh, rest in peace to do. Sylvanos can see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku? AV embraces spring and plants daisies outside of his camp. It is autumn. He's crazy. Pietro, Arya, and Yumiko find the Triforce, but before they can distribute the powers of the Triforce, Tiger kills everyone and takes the Triforce for herself. My gosh. Barf sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. AV, the ultimate jinx, comments on what Shush is doing. Rose watches it. Shush accepts their fate and walks right off of a cliff. Castleya steps on an ice cream chat. Murasaki comes and buys some of what's delicious. Nathan uses Christmas magic to change the month to December. Kiku steals from Natsuki while she isn't looking. And Daruma walks up to Maki Donald's, wants an ice cream machine, but unfortunately the ice cream machine is broken. We lost. A third of the competition just like that. Yeah, we sure did, so I guess it's a real quick saddest of all moments for Saibi Goyu, Pinto, Yoko, Do, Pietro, Arya, Yumiko. Alright, boys, we can get through one of these. We can get through one of these. We can't just not. Okay, we'll do it one good time, one good time. Okay. Shoes, please. Got him. Alright, so now we can see everybody's statuses. The entire first row somehow survives. Second row still has Sylvanos, Barf, and Yoko. No, not Yoko, just those two, actually. District 7 still has Tigra, 8 is completely in, 9 still has Nathan, 12 completely in, and 10 completely in, 11's completely gone. That's the quick rundown of everyone we got left. We still have 16 folks. But I'll be willing to bet we don't have 16 folks for long. Something tells me this game ain't gonna be too quick. It ain't gonna be too quick. Let's proceed and we'll see that. Night 1 sees Nathan has no more motivation. Kara finds a big red button, decides to press it but accidentally leaves, trips and activates the button. Avi, Murasaki, and Amber suddenly drop dead for no discernible reason, which means... well... I don't know if... this is going to be too delightful for a certain Thursday, but it is indeed a new champ alert. Unless there's a tie and nobody wins. Rose, Caslia, and Legault intertwined with Joey, Tigra, and Sylvanos argue over who the best starter is. JFJ and Dreamer hold hands. The ghostly howls of wolves wake up Kiku. Natsuki gets a hold of my soundboard and vibes out to Dire Docks. And the sadness is true as Barf tries to eat a turducken, but it's too much for him and he dies from the stomach pains. The whole turducken. It's not for the faint of heart. We continue and we see Kiku, Daruma, and Rose hunting for other tributes. Joey is making Legault angry. Joey's not gonna like Legault when he's angry. Tiger tries to steal, sneak attack Sylvanos, but Sylvanos catches on and runs away. Natsuki finds Shuichi's hat and puts it on. Kara spends the entire day walking around in shoes made of Legos. He's truly transcended beyond humanity. Costly severely slices Nathan with a sword, and JFJ accidentally steps on a landmine. He has indeed exploded. A very JFJ thing to do. We proceed, and we have lost another 6. We're at your saving grace specs? I guess so. So after this saddest of all moments for the champion of champions, Avi, Murasaki, Amber, Barf, Nathan, JFJ. We'll see everybody's statuses. We have 10. Confirm? Yeah, 10. Crazy that it happened so quickly. However, it is indeed time for you to make some new picks if you need them, and you might. So I'll let you make them, so let's talk about it. Natsuki wants that singles gold, wants that champion of champions title. We also see Legault Simmons has had incredible luck in the past. Will Legault have incredible luck again? Joey, former Agent of Chaos last season, could start off as champion this season. Sylvanos, also known as June, standing there, ultimate form. Will that lead to a championship win? Mayhaps Tigra has held that championship once before, could potentially do it for a second time. Caslia, once again, also there's like a good chunk of like former successful OCs in this one. And speaking of, we'll get a little bit further down. Kiku, the only OC who's held the champion of champions title, could start the season by holding the OC title. That would be pretty hype for Kiku. Kara, who developed a very fond friendship with Taka in the Danganronpa Olympics, could Kara win the, I guess, a singles title, something that Taka has done, has held the World Pancake Championship. Kara also in the World Pancake Championship match. Kara, given the time, could potentially walk out as a double champion if Kara is able to win this game and go on and win the World Pancake Championship match, maybe. Daruma, former champion, could be a 2-time champion. And lastly, Rose could be the same, a 2-time champion. However, if Rose wins, remember, it would be our very first Chaos Transferal. There's a 1 in 10 chance that we could see it happen. So, let me know. First, second, third. Make those picks. Live chat, I know you've made them. Comments, I know you've made them. But I don't know if you actually liked the video, because if you haven't, go ahead. It's just a click of a button real quick. I mean, like, I'll wait 3 seconds for you to do it. 1, 2, 3, crunch. Just like that owl, he gonna crunch you if you didn't hit that like button, so go ahead and do it. I'm gonna make my picks though. For first, I'm gonna take Kiku because I feel like Kiku is still gonna be on top of the world. I think Kiku, very new to the competition, is going to show us that Kiku means business. For second, I'm feeling Legault. I'm feeling Legault. And for third, for the Chaos Transfer, I think it's gonna be Rose. So close, but so far. Those are my picks, but I can say with certainty, it is your final 10, and this is the first time in Premiere Action, I think, because Thursday Avi didn't get to do it, Friday Avi didn't get to do it, but I do. 10 competitors, 1 OC title. Natsuki, Legault, Joey, Sylvanos, Tigra, Kaslia, Kiku, Kara, Daruma, Rose. All standing here with the same pulse, determination, perhaps even the same fate as that of a samurai woman. 10 competitors, 1 title. Who could do it? Who will do it? Let's find out. We see Kaslia, Rose, and Daruma enter a scrum with Tigra, Joey, and Legault. They argue over who the best boy in Danganronpa is. Sylvanos watches a new mission for Rats, runs by. And he runs off before they get any ideas. Natsuki receives medical supply from another sponsor. Kiku tried to set up a trap, unfortunately she ended up trapping herself. And Kara reminisces about season 7. Nobody perishes yet, but I do believe we might get the feast right here, right now. We don't. We actually get day 3. And Natsuki and Rose play tricks on Kaslia while Kara steals from her room. Kaslia notices what's going on and in a fit of rage murders them all. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we've seen that variant specifically. Usually it's like, interesting. I think we may have seen it like once or twice, but geez, at least Joey wakes up dead. Oh my gosh, okay, that's 4 people gone this episode, or this day already. Tiger works for both Avi's and Yoko's because she's in extreme debt. Kiku tries to sleep through the entire day. Daruma goes hunting. Legault wants an ice cream, drives up to McDonald's, and gets one because the machine is working. How lucky! And Sylvanos mistakes the year of the Zenith for the year of the Ascent in this year of the Radiance, and that's just bad news all around. So Sylvanos is promptly killed. Rest in peace. We are down 5 from our 10, which means we're at your final 5. It is about to be a certain crisis, but for right now, it is going to be the saddest of all terrible turnabouts, in fact. 4. Natsuki, Rose, Kara, Joey, Sylvanos. And that leaves us with just 5. Every one of them has a 20% chance of winning that title. Will it be Legault? Will it be Tigra? Will it be Kaslia? Will it be Kiku? Or will it be Daruma? 5 competitors, 1 title opportunity. Who will represent the OCs as champion going in to season 15? Who is going to take the title off of Avi outside of a tie where they lose and Avi wins? Well, I mean, it's your final 5, so we're about to find out real quick. But within our final 5, Legault, Tigra, Kiku, Kaslia, and Daruma are all common we like to call a golden in championship action, a golden crises of fate. 5 competitors, 5 OCs, all fought hard to get here. Only one from the season 14 finale. The other 4 made their way through in the Agent of Chaos episode. So let's find out how this proceeds. And we see the Tiger dies from an infection. Kiku begs for Legault to kill her. He refuses, keeping Kiku alive. And Kaslia gets a hold of my soundboard and plays the secret achievement music as Daruma falls into a frozen lake and drowns, which means we are down to Kaslia, Kiku, and Legault. Those are your final 3, one of them likely going to walk out with a championship, and it could happen on the very next day. No, the very next feast, and it is over. Well, I'll be. I don't know if we've had a game end in the feast in a long time, but here we are. Kaslia bleeds out due to untreated injuries as the cornucopia is replenished with food, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Legault and Kiku decide in a very risky maneuver to challenge Avi to a showdown to end the game on their own accord. They survive. Because if they didn't, Avi would have won the championships and would have retained the championships. However, they are strong enough, unlike in tag team action at the end of last season, where So was not able to overcome. Instead, these two are. And because of that, we have co-champions. They are declared winners, which means as we proceed, I don't believe we'll even get a terrible turnabout. Instead, the truth is here. You're winners. And for season 15, your new co-champions. Who would have thunk two OCs who have shared success in the past, but now they share success together? Legault, Kiku. Both come out as your new, and I'll say it one more good time, your new Danganronpa Hunger Games OC champions, former tag team champion Legault, and former champion of champions Kiku. Now both are your new OC co-champions. Walking into season 15, Rose may be targeting them in the future, but in the present, they can celebrate and we can celebrate them. Legault and Kiku share the win. Well, for a moment there I thought, oh my gosh, is Avi gonna get it again? But no, they were able to overcome, they were able to beat Avi, and in the feast of all places, won the whole thing together. We proceed and we see Legault and Kiku come out together on top. Two who have shared different types of success, but now they both share a success that they've never had, and they share it together. Legault Simmons, OC champion. Kiku, OC champion. Congratulations to them. I said at the start of this thing, Kiku, I don't think Kiku's done showing us what Kiku's got. Kiku might be a name that we need to remember in OC action. Kiku, Sarah, Legault Simmons are both your new co-champions. Rose, eyes locked on them. Cassie in 3rd, Duruma 4th, Tiger 5th, Sylvono 6th, Joey 7th, Kara 8th, 9th was Rose, and last, or I guess in 10th place, was Natsuki. Everyone else had a fantastic game. JFJ, Nathan, Barf, Amber, Murasaki, Avi, Shush, Yumeko, Aria, Pietro, Duel, Yoko, Pinto, and Saibi Goyu, but I'm not going to hold you too long going over these stats as we proceed because we are only halfway done. The bloodbath saw Rose sealing Kiku in a barrel, but Kiku survived the explosion. Kiku started this thing off like, oh my gosh, is Kiku even gonna make it out of here? Did somehow, someway made it all the way to the end with Legault, and they are co-champions. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to both of their owners. Very pleased with that. And look at that! They both did it in pacifist fashion, which is fascinating. They both did it without a single KO. Fascinating. And instead, they didn't even get a KO. They just defeated Avi. That's the only bit of violence that they pursued this episode. The peaceful champions. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk indeed? And you know what? At the end, you would see that Cassie perished due to untreated injuries, and they were like, we've been so peaceful this whole time, we don't have to fight. The one we have to fight is Avi. And that is how they ended it. We'll look at the statistics one more good time. Cassie had 4 KOs, Kara with 3, Tiger with 3, Amber, Joey, Natsuki, and Rose all had 1. But the true story is our co-champions Legault and Kiku. As we go back to the reaping, Avi is down to just 1 title. That's truly unfortunate. Especially for all the people who said that we were gonna target Avi in OC action. No. Avi doesn't have that title. But who knows, by the end of the season, he may have it again. So until then, I won't say Toodaloo Flight Crew, I'll say pass it off to me again. Because we got another tag team episode, or I guess we have the tag team premiere to go through too. OC action continues in just 1 second because I'm gonna say now's the time. Switch it over. Hit me over. Watch-cha-cha me right now. Do it, I dare you. Oh, he done dared me. No, I guess he did. Well, In that case, without further ado, let's just go into it. Y'all know what it is. Tag team championships are on the line. And we're just gonna introduce everyone who's here, starting with our tag team champions, Rin and Hiriko, with the honorary tag team champion, Gentleman Timothy, the greatest gentleman of all time, Mind Over Magic, have been a team that have had a rough patch every now and again, but at the end of the day, they found out how to work together. Mind Over Magic has done the impossible, won the titles with the blessing of Gentleman Timothy. We have former champions, or rather former co-champions, Robo Research, Randobot, and Ryu, another team that has formed an unlikely bond, and that bond has carried them through season after season, and has got them to very close spots over and over again. Could they pull off another tag team title victory in this premiere? Voiced and Vogue, Mika and Sumori. They've both had a fantastic run as well. They both, I think in the very first, their very first episode together, I think they might have won that episode. I'm pretty sure, well, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure they did, and they did very well. And then, you know what? They could still do well today, could come out as tag team champions. Waltz of the Roses, this is a team you gotta watch. Iris and Romaz. Looking at Romaz specifically, Romaz has won that title with a couple of different partners. Could Romaz do it again? Could Romaz do it again? Romaz is the quintessential tag team champion. If Romaz somehow, someway finds that title again with another partner, this time Iris, I think he would just be unstoppable. He would just be that tag team guy. Undercover Custodian. You still have the blue little dot right there. We'll get rid of that for you. Undercover Custodian still has Skyland and Yoko. Yoko had a very poor showing just moments ago. Will that showing be strengthened with the power of Skyland, the arena janitor? One can only hope. Davy Jones's locker, Peggy and Michi. Now it is the spookiest time, so you definitely want to have Michi around, but Peggy? Captain Peggy? Scourge of the Seven Seas Peggy? You better believe you want Peggy here too. Under Mine, we have Melody and Kino. Melody and Kino came so close to becoming your OC Agents of Chaos, but through a zombie bite, they just missed out. But they did make it here today. Maybe missed out on Chaos, but could capture gold instead. Could that happen? Will that happen? We'll find out very soon. But also very close were the Forever Failures Beta and Tengi. They want some action, they want some love, they want opportunity, they want those tag team titles. Can they get them? Dress Up Doll. We see Kitamura and we see Sukhoi. Dress Up Doll, they made it in that OC tag team episode. OC tag team episode for the Agents of Chaos, rather. As we restart the song real quick. Didn't quite get close. In fact, it was really just like a cluster at the very end because we saw an event take out a whole bunch of people, but they just narrowly made that list. A Method of Violence right behind them. We have Ashi and Shush. Again, Shush, I guess, also had an opportunity to become a two-time champion. Did not happen. A double champion did not happen. Could still become tag team champion today. Doomsday Device, Ray and Shiza. At the very bottom of the list of people who made it from that tag team Agent of Chaos episode, just holding on. Ray got them there. Will Ray and Shiza be able to make it further this time? Because only first place matters when it counts here. I guess we'll see. And lastly, your new OC Agents of Chaos, close inspection, Isamu and Katora. We could see our first ever Chaos Transferal. I don't know if I want to see a very chaotic Rin and Hiriko, and especially Gentleman Timothy. He would never dream of chaos, but that could happen if Close Inspection has kept a very close eye on the tag team titles. I'm not sure, but make your picks first, second, and third live chat. It's round two. I'll tell you what, and I feel like we might not even be 30 minutes into the episode because the other round went quick. It was like a day 3 feast that ended it all, and it was crazy. And this one might go pretty quickly too, but we'll find out very shortly. I'll make my picks. First, I'm gonna take Undercover Custodian. For Skyland, not my rival Yoko. For second, I'm gonna take Method of Violence, and for third, I think I'm gonna take Waltz of the Roses because you never really can count out Romaz when it comes to OC tag team action. That ends off my picks. We don't need to do any resimulation, so, you know, Blue, thank you for being here. I'm a special guest star, Blue. I'm gonna put you back over there because this episode is about to get on the road. Mind over Magic, best of luck to you because your time starts now. Your titles are on the line, and 11 other teams want those belts. Will they get them? It's up to what you guys do, so let's find out just what you'll do as we start round 1, and we see. Oh, well, that looks like the Horn Bears. Are they here for round 2? Could they truly be? Oh, they are! Dance with me, Turnip Boy. Thank you for the dance, Turnip Boy. Alright, man, I know y'all are jealous. Everyone deserves a Turnip Boy to dance with, however. Not all of us can be so fortunate. We have, oh no, Sumori immediately finds a dimensional scythe. Sumori means business. Ray stares into the distance. Probably at Sumori because Ray probably wants that dimensional scythe. Randobot challenges Tinky to a duel. Randobot bites the dust early on. But we've seen Randobot come back from the dead as a ghost. And that's how they won the co-championships. Actually, Rin wants this to be over already. Oh, dope, Hiriko just found a fishing rod. Iris wondered if she was created for this very reason. Sukhoi doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Mika attacks and kills Michi in front of Peggy. Peggy rushes to help, but the captain can do nothing. She dies in her arms. Melody finds a little bikini though and puts it on. It's quite revealing. Kitamura can't help but admire his own genius mind. Skyland has found a genocide Jack's scissors. Cute boys beware. Kina puts a death collar on Ryo while he's asleep. She's just thinking of plans to get out of here. Ashi wants it to end already. Peggy is on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Katora feels protected by her wealth. The Archons reach great potential in beta, grant her a Geovision. Now hold on a second. The failure? Great potential? Truly ridiculous. Sumari sneaks up on Shush, but Shush has known that they've been followed for ages now, able to counterattack and kill Sumori. Romas finds a heaping stack of pancakes that ought to last for the whole game. That ought to be good. Good on you. Ryu picks up with mutant cooling in various places, and Yoko ambushes Isamu and eviscerates him. Goodness gracious, we started off strong. Not that strong, actually. We lost just 4 people, but we got a couple big-time items when you pay attention to it. You got the Geovision, you got the pancakes, you got the scissors, and you know what? More specifically, that fishing rod could cause a little bit of damage, depending on what gets pulled out. It's the saddest of all moments for Randobot, Michi, Sumori, Isamu. And well, I suppose that must mean that we have to proceed. We lost 4, no teams completely out yet, so everyone's got an opportunity, and it's Orteal, so everyone always has an opportunity because, you know, revivals and ghost actions and zombies and other things, and there's some crazy things that could go on, especially this upcoming season, but I'll tell you what, for right now, we must proceed and just see how this plays out. How will it play out? Let's find out, yeah? Yeah. Next round sees. Oh boy! Oh, there's one of my picks gone. Ray ambushes Romas and Iris, slaughtering them both, so outside of any sort of revivals, Waltz of the Roses have fallen down. Ryu knocks out Shush in a fist bite, puts a duck on them. Rin lays a title belt on the ground, grabs Katora, the agent of chaos, in a headlock. Katora had the wherewithal to reverse his move into an RKO out of nowhere, breaking Rin's neck, which means it is all up to the tag team partner of Rin. It is all up to Hiriko. Ashi does something really cute. Very cute. Mika has found a table, hoping it'll go. Nobody goes through it. Tinky steals my soundboard. How? Suko uses a mysterious gas to knock out Katora, and she has a death collars on the both of them. Shush finds a dapper suit, puts it on. Kino found a laser gun, that sharpshooter, oh my gosh. Pew pew sounds before he realizes he can pull the trigger and make those sounds for real. Katora's got a table. Isamu's lifeless body rides with maggots. She's a wonder if he should, if he should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Melody summons every ounce of her powers to summon a wizard robe. Well, dope. Kitamura tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Peggy starts sobbing uncontrollably. Beta won't give up so easily. Yoko looks around for stuff to scrounge. Skyland steals Kitamura's tank while he's asleep, and now Skyland is incredibly dangerous. And Hiriko casts her rod in the river, pulls out my soundboard? Wait, but my soundboard's there. How did you take it from the who's'em what's it and the howdy doody Avi not responding. Error. We're down another 3. It's the saddest of all moments 4. Iris, Roma's Rin. 7 down, 17 remain. We could check everybody's statuses, but like in 7 it'll be your saving grace pick, so I don't think that's necessary. If that tank gets used, we will be there almost instantaneously. So I think we'll just take it easy. We'll take a step back and we'll proceed to see how the next round plays out. If Skyland decides to use that tank, oh boy, is all I can say. Oh, Skyland won't have an opportunity to use that tank, actually. Goodness gracious. Katora tries to kill Melody, but the wizard robe was carried her away to safety. So she's got, like, this revealing bikini, but on top of it, the wizard robe, which I think is actually hilarious. Now that I'm thinking out loud. Skyline takes selfies on top of his rad tank. Ryu was lost in his thoughts, found a wish ring. He could wish his partner back. Kitamura builds a rocket who's gonna take a trip. Ray has a horrible feeling in her chest. Tinky wonders if he was created for this very reason. Beta finds a grenade, better be careful with that. Melody fills her bikini with gravel and uses it as an object to kill Skyline. Good luck solving that. Shusha looks amazing in their dapper suit. Kino feels unstoppable with that laser gun. Peggy sobs quietly. Sukoi hopes she doesn't have to harm anybody. Ashi accepts her shadow as Ashi gains a power persona. Shiza finds a medieval armor suit, puts it on. Goodness gracious, gleams of dazzling shine. Mika says, I gotta take out Shiza, but that knight's armor is already on it. I burst the blow. Yoko picks up his new neat and cool and lying in various places, and Hiriko uses the title belt to hit Ashi from behind. Ashi is now dazed, which means we only lost 1. In comparison to in 1 day, in the first half of this, where we lost a third of the competition, it took us, I think, 3 rounds to lose a third of the competition this time. So, it's just a very calm, for one, saddest of all moments 4. My janitor, Skyland. Dum dum da da dum dum. We gotta proceed. We just lost the 1. My heart goes out to Skyland, but who knows? Skyland could be back in this very next round. Skyland is not back in this very next round as Kino knocks out Hiriko in a fight, death color on her. Melody is proud of that bikini. Shoosh washes the blood off of their dapper suit. Shiza tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks. It's useless, but it looks cool. Ashi comes back to her senses. We are down to a whole bunch of orange now. Katora steps over the table for grabbing Ray by the throat. Katora then chokeslams Ray through a table. Peggy sits there with a blank stare. Beta creates a shield around Tingy, protecting him from Katora's attack. Goodness gracious, look at that tag team work. Kitamura straps Peggy to his rocket and sends it to the moon. Peggy never returns. Hiriko casts the rod in the river, pulls out an alien device. Is it gonna do what it did? Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Hiriko could, with that alien device doing what it did, it could be a major threat in this game. Yoko tries to kill Shiza, but Shiza retaliates and kills her instead. Tinky uses a soundboard, gets confiscated for playing copyrighted music for shame. Mika sets up a table for grabbing Kitamura in a headlock, then suplexes Kitamura right through that table. Rest in peace. Ryu wishes for an interesting accent. His wish ring shimmers for a second before answering his wish. Sukoi finds my climate change remote, and that's where things get very dangerous. We're only halfway through the field, but in that round, we got an alien device and we got the climate change remote, which we know could be real bad for some folk. Will it be real bad? Well, I mean, after the saddest of all moments, 4. Ray, Peggy, Yoko, Kitamura. I believe Ray still has Shiza. Peggy does Peggy have Michi? No, I don't think so. Yoko no longer has Skyland either, and Kitamura does still have Sukoi. So in this round we did lose 2 teams, but once again, there are revival items in play. There's some other shenanigans in play. Will those shenanigans keep going to do their thing? Let's proceed and find out. Halfway through, 2 more into your saving grace picks. Every round, I'm like afraid that we're gonna get one of these like big events, but like the tanks have been like neutralized very quickly, so like maybe we won't. Oh, I don't know, we're losing people fast now. Sukoi recalls something about Kitamura, sobs quietly. It started when an alien device did what it did. It stuck itself around Melody's wrist with secrets that it hid. Now she's got superpowers. She's an ordinary kid. She's Melody 10. Tingy has found a table. Melody won't be able to use because there's 2 Omnitrixes. There are indeed two Omnitrixes. Tinky's got that table. Shiza finds a shiny red balloon. Hiriko transforms into an alien with a body as hard as diamond. Hiriko then proceeds to headbutt Melody before she can use that Omnitrix and Katora, killing them both. Kino then shoots several white-hot holes into Sukhoi's body with his laser gun. Don't forget about that laser gun. Mika feels defeated after losing their teammate. They feel lonely. Mika has let him in. Beta summons a shield protecting her from Ryu's attack. Beta then causes the ground beneath Ryu to cave in, burying him alive. Ashi summons their persona, uses Sai, attacking Mika, leaving them dazed right after letting him in. And then Shush has been hot on Shiza's trail for days now. Shiza thinks that he has gotten away. However, Shush has deduced this location, delivered the final blow. We are down to now 7. The reverse of that 17-7 we saw just a couple rounds ago. 5 are gone. You guys get some new picks after this. Saddest of all moments 4. Melody, Katora, Sukhoi, Ryu, Shiza. 7 remain. So how is this gonna play out, you may ask? Well, I mean, we're about to find out. I'm gonna show you. Well, I mean, you might need some new picks first. Like all the ones you were rooting for, they could be out. They could be out. So how about we make some new picks together? How about we make some what do you want to call it? We've already done this bit actually. This is the second part. It's your saving grace picks. We got 7 competitors left. Voiced and Vogue still has Mika. Mika's Dazed has let him in, but still around and still rich. For Undermined, we have Kino, who still has that laser gun. With that laser gun, Kino could make some skilled shots, but Kino is all alone. The next 2 teams both have 2 competitors, which is crazy. Method of Violence completely in. Sukhoi and Ashi both completely in, and ironically enough, the Forever Failures have failed to lose a single person yet. Beta and Tingy are both holding in there as well. We have the advantage for those 2 teams, but we aren't done yet because 1 person remains, and that is our Omnitrix wielding, soundboard carrying, fishing rod filleting Hiriko. Those are your final 7. 2 full teams and 3 other separate entities, one of them being the current champion. Could we see a title retention with the blessings of Gentleman Timothy? I'm not sure, but make your picks. I'm gonna make mine first, second, third, live chat. You know what you're doing. Comments, you know what you're doing. It's the second part. I don't need to remind you. You've already probably done it. Give me Mind over Magic for first. I think Hiriko, with the power of Gentleman Timothy, will carry on, will follow suit, and retain those titles. For second, I'm gonna take Shush. I'm gonna take Shush, please. And for third, I think Kino is going to surprise us with that laser gun, but I think it's gonna be Mika who's let him in, who will make it to that 3rd place position. Those are my top 3. That's just how I think this is gonna play out. I'm not sure if, the jinx is real strong today. I know it was real strong for Friday, beyond Friday. But we'll see just how strong it is for me today, because we're about to find out. It's your final 7. And within those final 7, we have a little something special to play. 7 competitors, 1 tag team championship opportunity. Mika, Kino, all of Method of Violence, and all of Forever Failures. Both of those full teams, and those 2 extras going up against Mind over Magic's Hiriko. Hiriko is holding on and holding out hope to retain those titles, but they all have the same heart, determination, and fate as that of a samurai woman. 7 competitors, let's see how this thing plays out, shall we? We do see it, and Shush is trying to make their call out a little bit more fashionable. Mika puts a death collar on Kino while he's asleep. The Archon see great potential, and Tengi grant him a pyro vision. That is something to watch out for too. Kino is ready for target practice, also gets a slingshot. which is interesting, now has that laser gun and that slingshot, carrying a bunch of weapons around, and Hiriko can't handle the stress after losing a teammate, has become more cowardly, Beta sets down a trap, and Ashi's being adorable as always as we proceed to the next round again. Ooh, things are heating up because Tingy accepts his shadow as Tingy gains the power of Persona, but we'll have to fight this fight alone. A well-placed shot by Kino with the slingshot has made Shush a little bit dazed with that disorienting force. Mika eats something he shouldn't have, dies with horrible stomach pains. Beta accepts her shadow as Beta gains the power of Persona, but will never get a chance to use it because Ashi finds a waffle. Really disgusting. Pitiful. Kino gathers ammo for his slingshot, and Hiriko transforms into an alien who's incredibly fast. So fast that Beta is cut to pieces right before Ashi's eyes, and she didn't see a thing. We are down to your final 5. We've lost 2, there's now just 1 full team remaining. So, let's see how this all plays out. For right now, it's a terrible turnabout for Mika, Beta. Now here's the thing, I think Hiriko honestly does still have the best chance to win this thing. That Omnitrix, it's an item that's got high power. Like there's some low power items, but that Omnitrix is up there. That's up there for one of the best items you can get in the game. Does not make you invincible in the slightest, but it's up there. However, it's a numbers advantage kind of thing too, because Ashi and Shush are both in, even though right now Shush is dazed. So Ashi's kind of acting alone. We have our final 5. Who will walk out with the tag team championships? Will I have to use the new champ alert? I'm not sure, but within your final 5, it is Tingy, it is Shush, it is Kino, it is Hiriko, and it is Ashi, all standing tall with the same pulse. And the same relation as a samurai woman, but it's not samurai woman. Because they're caught in what we like to call our final 5, a golden crisis in championship action. A golden crisis of fate. Let's do it. 5 competitors left. Any one of them could, honestly, at any point in this time, they could end. We know that there are events that just take out 4 people real quick. Will we see one of them right here, right now? Yeah, oh my gosh! yeah, we do! No! Tingy sets the forest ablaze, catching Ashi, Kino, and Hiriko in the flames. However, Shush, who is dazed, avoids this and is still unsure where they are right now, feeling a little bit loopy. Tingy, not a failure right now. It brings us to this terrible turnabout for Ashi, Kino, Hiriko. And at this point in time, I think Tingy just has to, like, survive and find Shush. We've got a battle of attrition! But you know what happens in battles of attrition? Anybody could come back in these last few rounds and cause a little bit of chaos, so I have to ask you very carefully just who. Will it be Tingy, Shush? Shush is dazed from the shot from Kino. Doesn't know where they are right now, probably doesn't even know that their partner is out. They have to come back to their senses and fast, otherwise Tingy's gonna creep up behind them and perhaps even set them ablaze. Tingy has all the advantage in the world, however Tingy's gotta act fast because Orteal loves to creep in a zombie, to creep in a ghost, and any of them could take that glory from Tingy very fast. Will Tingy fail this opportunity? Or will he not? It is a battle between coming back to your senses with Shush or setting them ablaze with Tingy. How is this gonna play out live chat? Tingy, Shush. Forever failures, method of violence. Let's find out how this plays out. Next round, could we see a ghost, zombie, anything else? Let's see, because Sumori's back as a ghost, and Tingy upgrades their persona Agi to Agilao, and Shush does come back to their senses, which means we are going nuts, aren't we? Everything that I said could happen has kind of happened. Shush back to their senses. Tingy got a big time move, and Sumori back as a ghost. Will there be a possession? There will. not be. Because Tingy upgrading that persona says, nah. It's my time. Failure no more. Uses that upgraded move to burn Shush to a crisp. And Samora just missed a bit of dinner. You know what? We feel that, because, you know, the food is tasty. Ladies and gentlemen, they may be known as forever failures, but after this, final terrible turnabout for Shush, please. I can say with certainty that your winners, outlasting, outplaying, and just surviving, working well together till the very end, perhaps finding a little bit of unity in the fact that they have both been failures in some way, shape, or form, determined to drop the Forever Failures title. And perhaps that's something that they should do, because they didn't fail today. In fact, they succeeded in grabbing onto the titles. They succeeded in succeeding in this matchup. They are your winners. And new OC Tag Team Champions Tingy and Beta. The Forever Failures walk into Season 15 as Tag Team Champions. And here we go. Tingy, Beta, congratulations. Being targeted this season by Isamu and someone who was very openly let him in. Katora. It is the Forever Failures versus Close Inspection. But for right now, the Forever Failures will drink in this moment of not being failures today. Congratulations to them. They are your new Danganronpa Hunger Games Tag Team Champions, and I could not be more proud. Congratulations to them. And Tinky had a show. 5 KOs. I think Beta did okay too. Well, 1 KO, but like survived up until near the very end. Hirika with 3. Put on a show. Was out there until like the final 3 or so. Hirika came real close to retaining those titles. Gentleman Timothy is still proud of you. Ray with 2 KOs, Mika with 2, Shush with 2, Katora with 2, Beta with 1, Shiza, Yoko, Melody, Kitamura, and Kino all with 1. There were some spectacular performances today. Everyone who made it into that final few, fantastic. Glorious. And Tingy at the very end said, I just gotta go wild. I gotta pop off, and Tingy popped off at the end. Got most of the KOs that Tingy got at the end too. I think 4 of those KOs were right at the end. I think Tingy actually KO'd the final 4 people. 3 with the fire, and then 1 more with the upgraded fire move. Tingy, you earned this one. Congratulations. In fact, Tingy, did you have... Yeah, Tingy got a Pyro Vision, then also ended up getting a Fire Persona, which is really funny. Tingy, the Lord of Flames, congratulations to you and congratulations to Beta. You guys together, Tag Team Champions. So, our stage is set for Season 15. Are you ready? Are you excited? Well, you better get ready. And you better get excited. And if you want to enter your OCs, you better do it, because you got a couple weeks to do it. OC submissions are open. If you want to see something exciting, your OCs compete just like this, potentially win gold just like Tingy has today, just like Beta. You very much could. Submission link at the top of the description, and more than likely at the top in the pinned comment. So, check it all out. It's all good fun. We'll have a good time this season too. So until then, your Nice Savior's taking off. Toodaloo, like crew. Until next time, thank you for watching.